Hey guys, in today's video I'm gonna show you how to build this modern family fall house that literally only costs $20,000 and also uses no game passes except for multiple floors. So yeah, fall is almost here in Bloxburg, so let's get ready for it and let's build this house, shall we? Before we start the house, these are gonna be the three main textures and colors we're gonna use for this house. So let's start this house by creating the pathway. We're gonna go to build and floors and we're gonna turn on our manual placement. We're gonna start over here. So this pathway is gonna be only 1 cube wide and we're gonna go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we buy it. It's gonna cost us $25. We're gonna color it. This is gonna be the color dark top with the texture called slate, so we're gonna use those two. Now that we have this, we're gonna go to build and fences and we're gonna grab this $92 picket fence. We're gonna go on the left side and we're gonna build a 4 wide fence like this, and then we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. So this is gonna be like a little fence for the front yard, and we're gonna color this fence the color tawny with any wood material. I'm gonna do this twisted wood material, so these fences are gonna be that color. Okay, let's copy the same texture that we did for the pathway, and now we're gonna build the driveway for the garage. So this time this driveway is gonna be 4 cubes wide like that, and we're gonna go up by 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we buy this driveway, which is gonna cost us $121. And last but not least, for the pathway, we're gonna start building over here again a 1 wide wall pathway like that, but we're gonna go up by 5 this time. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we buy this. It's gonna cost us $16. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, I think we can start building the walls. It's gonna make more sense in a minute. So let's start over here. For the garage, we're gonna make a 4 wide wall like this. Then on this left side, we're gonna go up by 3, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. Let's go 3 to the left, so 1, 2, and 3. Now we're gonna go up by 2, 1, 2, and then 2 to the left, 1 and 2. This is gonna be the front door like area. Now here we're gonna go up by 1 like this, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the left. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this way. And over here, I'm gonna build a 8 wide wall. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should line up with the fence that we placed at the beginning. And here, let's do a 3 wide wall. 1, 2, 3, then 4 up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, we're gonna go out by only 1 cube. This is where the stairs are gonna be for this side of the house. So it's gonna be 1 like that. And then we're gonna make a 4 wide wall over here. Let's go by 1 again like this. And now let's build a 3 wide wall. 1, 2, 3. So this is what you should have so far. Okay, this is kind of simple. You can copy it this way. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna build an 8 wide wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This should also line up with this corner of the house. And now we're gonna do the same thing that we did over here for the stairs area. So we're gonna go up by 1, but this time we're gonna go right by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go down by 1 and 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go down by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now over here, I'm gonna make a 1 wide wall like this. And last but not least, we're gonna literally connect the house. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there we have it. That's kind of like the main shape or the first floor shape that we should have for our house. As you can see, it's a very big house, you'll see. For the second floor, we're gonna build only like 2 sections of this house, and it's gonna be pretty easy to follow. As you already know, this is gonna be the front door, so we're gonna make a 2 wide wall like this. It's gonna go up here. Now also we're gonna close off this wall, and then we're literally gonna connect it like this, and this is the room for the second floor on this part of the house. And for this other side, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna start right here where the 1 wide wall is, and let's build a 4 wide wall like this. Again, a 4 wide wall, but this time we're gonna extend it all the way to the back like this. and you literally just connect it again like so. So this is the shape for the other second floor of this house. And yeah, now we can start painting the walls. So for the walls, we're gonna start over here by the garage, and this is gonna be using the red texture that we saw at the beginning of the video. So we're gonna paint everything red. You'll see on camera where I paint everything like that. So this right wing of the house is gonna be this red color. I know I'm probably overusing this color on all my fall houses that I'm gonna upload this fall, but like y'all, it's the perfect time to use this color on your house if you like. And now for the rest of the walls, this left wing of the house, we're gonna use the painted brick wall with the cloudy gray color. So that's really simple. Okay, now let's build the roof. Let's start with the roofs up here like these. Oh my god, y'all, actually this wall is not supposed to be like this. I don't even know why I did that, but this wall is supposed to be like shorter because here is gonna go a slanted roof, so you can fix that pretty easily. Okay, now let's build the roof. So for the roof, we're gonna take our gable roof, and over here we're gonna build a roof, but it's gonna be manual placed. So we're gonna start by clicking both of these corners, and then over here we're gonna go up by 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then we're gonna just build the rest of the roof. As you can see, there's gonna be a little gap over here, but if you try to place this gable roof, it's not gonna let you rotate it. So what I did to cover up this part, I just put a slanted roof with the manual placement again. You just fill up this part like so, and it's barely noticeable. I feel like it's really on the back part of the house, so it's fine. So that's gonna be that roof. Then we're gonna paint it. This roof color is gonna be the flint texture, and again you can just match the rest of the walls with the colors. So this is gonna be a red wall. Okay, now let's build this roof. This one over here, you can just automatically place it. That's the way to go. So we're only gonna match the texture on the roof. For this other roof, we're gonna again manually place this one, and we're just gonna fill this up. You don't even have to change the height of it. Again with this other part over here, so you just click on every single corner, and like that it just very easily builds itself. Okay, now for this part, I'm gonna turn this way, and then I'm gonna click on both of these corners and just connect it. As you can see, there's gonna be a gap over here, but we're gonna fill it up with roofs obviously. So that should cost you $341. And now for this last roof that we're gonna use, the gable roof, it's gonna be again these two corners, but this time we're gonna toggle off the roof and just go a little bit inside of the other roof. And last but not least, let's copy the slanted roof that we used on the back part, and with our manual placement again, just fill this part up. This one I am gonna kind of like shrink it a little bit because I feel like it's too bulky, like that. And there we have kind of like the shell of the house. Now the only thing we need to do is to add doors, windows, and a little bit of landscaping. Oh, over here we have to build a 2x2 floor. This is gonna be kind of like a little porch area, and I'm gonna use these worn bricks material. It's super cute. Okay, so I think we can start by placing the windows. So for windows, we're gonna use two type of windows for this house. We're gonna use this $90 standard window, and we're also gonna use this factory window. I'm gonna paint them this mid-gray color with the plastic texture. So now we can start placing them. I'm gonna start by placing these more industrial windows. So we're gonna do 3 windows on this part of the house, and let's also copy those on the back part. And now I'm gonna grab my standard window. This is gonna be the window that we're gonna be using the most in this house. So we're gonna do 2 windows on the front like this, and we're gonna also copy those 2 windows but up here, so it looks more symmetrical. Let's also do one of these windows on this part. This is gonna be aligned with the front door. Here we're gonna have 2 windows. Let's also put some shutters on this one. So I'm gonna grab these white shutters, and let's paint them this cloudy gray color. I'm gonna use the bark texture. You can use them however you'd like. I'm just gonna use them on this window and this one here. And now let's go to the second floor, and on this side of the wall we're gonna do 3 windows like this. The same situation with this back part of the house where we just placed these windows. There is gonna be 3 of these. And now let's go to this red second floor, and we're gonna do 3 windows as well over here. Oh, I also forgot that here we're gonna have a bit of a porch area. So let's grab ourselves our slanted roof, and let's toggle the manual placement and just do a 4x1 roof like this. And then you can add some pillars I'm gonna do these plain thin pillars. These are gonna be dark toppy color. How do you pronounce that word? I don't even know how do you pronounce it. Okay, now let's do doors. So for doors, for the front door, I'm gonna use this glass porch door. I'm not even gonna change the color of it. For the garage door, let's grab this traditional carriage garage door. It's a little bit on the expensive side, but I think it's the only door that really matches the style of this house. So I think I'm gonna use kind of like a wood color. Oh, that's pretty realistic. And over here where the porch is, we're gonna go to doors and grab this standard window door. This can use the red color that we used on the wall, so this tawny color. So there we have it. Doors and windows for the exterior are done. You can obviously add any windows however you'd like. This is just a tutorial. Okay, we're also gonna do a chimney, so I'm gonna do this simple metal chimney. I'm gonna do 2 of these on the side of the house, on this roof, and I'm gonna color these a brick texture. I know it's a little bit weird, but it's gonna look pretty awesome with this sand red color. Okay, y'all, let's now do the little like roof details and lamps on the walls and stuff. So first of all, we're gonna go to wall trim and we're gonna grab ourselves this flat crown molding. This molding is gonna go on this red walls, on these red walls. This is also gonna be the mid gray color. This is just to give it a little bit more detail to this part of the roof. I'm not gonna place it over here because I don't like how it looks like when it's on this roof, so you can do any walls you'd like. Now let's go to decorate and lighting, and we're gonna grab this classic outdoor wall lamp that costs $180, and we're gonna put one over the front door. I'm gonna use the linen color for the light, and I'm gonna leave the second color as it is. So now let's copy the same light, and on the pillars that we place on the porch, we're gonna place 3 of these lights. So it's gonna be one over here, and one over here. Wait, actually I'm gonna take this one off. Yeah, it looks better. And over here, let's do 2 of these like on the sides of the garage door. Let's also grab ourselves a vent. I'm gonna do this $70 outdoor vent, and I'm gonna put it over the garage door like that. Like literally that's the exterior detail. Also over here, as you can see, I left a gap like between the fence and the wall because here I'm gonna grab a path, and I'm just gonna draw a path on this, well, in front of this wall. It's gonna be all filled up by a path. It's gonna be the same color, this dark toppy color. And yeah, that's literally what we need for the exterior. Now let's finish up with the landscaping. So the landscaping, again, I'm not gonna show you how I specifically do it because I feel like it's up to everyone, but I am gonna show you the pieces that I'm gonna use. So over here, first I'm gonna use this birch tree and also this $360 rough cypress. So these are gonna be the 2 type of trees that I'm gonna use. And you can just really use like any autumn color, like yellows and oranges. Again, this is up to everyone. So I'm gonna do this yellow for this tree. Actually, it's kind of dark, and an orange color for this other one. And for the rest of the landscaping, I'm gonna use this compact bush, also this short grass. Obviously, we have to use the leaf pile, and some of these small flowers. This field of flowers, you can place these like all around your landscaping. It's, I feel, a cheap way to just overfill it a little bit. So I think I'm gonna do that for this back part. It's not gonna be like a lot of plants. I'm gonna place some of these leaf piles around the house, maybe one over here. Also, I'm gonna do another one of these trees on this side of the house. Okay, that's super cute. And also, last but not least, we need to put some landscaping in front of these fences. So first of all, we're gonna grab this rose bush or any bush that you would like to use. I'm gonna use this one, and I'm gonna put 2 on this side like that on the corner, and I'm gonna mirror that basically on this other side like that. I think I'm gonna do this dark orange, maybe this color, and like a yellow color for the bush itself like that. That's very cute. Oh, you know what we need? We need like some sort of rock. So let's do this large rock. And yeah, you know the drill. You just fill everything up like that. So basically that's it for the exterior. Let's also add a bench over here. I think I'm gonna use this $315 bench. And yeah, that's it for the exterior. Now I'm gonna show you how to build the interior layout. Okay, y'all, so we're gonna start on this side of the house by the garage. We're gonna go to walls, and then we're gonna build a 2 wide wall over here, and then a 4 wide wall. This is gonna be the size of the garage. This is gonna be the living room space. So for this living room space, I'm gonna do a 2 wide wall like this, but this is gonna be kind of like, and there is gonna be empty space in the middle. So this is gonna be kind of like a big wall dividing the living room and what the kitchen is gonna be. Okay, so for the kitchen, first of all, we're gonna build the walls that are gonna be the walls for the staircase. So it's literally gonna be a 4 wide wall like this, and we're gonna leave a 5 cube wide gap over here for the staircase. But over here, we're gonna close off this wall by doing this, and this is gonna be kind of like a pillar. Again, it's gonna be useless. Then we're gonna go to stairs, and we're gonna grab these classic stairs and just put them in the middle. I think you can do that without Game Pass. Yes, perfect. So yeah, this is basically the wall for the kitchen, where you could place maybe your cabinets over here, the living room here, and the garage. This could very easily be like a breakfast nook. So yeah, now that we have that, let's go upstairs. And this cool area over here, I'm just gonna build a floor. I'm not gonna build any walls over here because you could use this space as a living room or some sort of like game room. So let's work on the rest of the house. This space is all gonna be open. So here we're gonna start building the walls. Over here we're gonna build these pillars like this. So there's gonna be like a very narrow entryway over here, but I do like how it looks with these windows on the sides. This could be like a space to place the dining table. And over here we're gonna have a guest bathroom. So let's build a one-way wall like this, one to the right. Then we're gonna build a diagonal wall over here and then just connect it. So yeah, this is gonna be like a little powder room. Now, last but not least, let's build the rooms for this wing of the house. So first of all, we're gonna close up this room. This is gonna be the first bedroom so far, I think. Well, second bedroom if you count this space upstairs. And for the last staircase that we're gonna place, we're gonna create a 2 wide wall like this, and then let's connect this other wall. And we should have this kind of like L space because we're gonna use, no, actually let's delete this wall and build another one over here like this. We should have the space for the staircase. So let's go to stairs, and now we're gonna grab this classic L stairs, the right classical stairs. Now let's flip this around, and we should be able to place it in here without Game Pass, I think. Are you actually kidding me? Well, you can just delete the walls if it's not letting you place it, because apparently it's not letting me. I don't know why. So yeah, let's place that over there. Actually, I'm also gonna put a fence because I feel like it's a little bit dangerous to have no fence over here. Okay, and let's go upstairs, and yeah, let's build the layout for the rooms. So over here we're gonna leave a little gap for the room. So there's gonna be a little kind of like space between the room and the staircase. And yeah, this is the room. You can very easily also build a bathroom down here, but it's not letting me because of this roof over here. And that is basically the whole floor plan and the house all done. So yeah, let me know what you think about the house in the comments. Y'all, it's literally 16K for me. Like, what the heck is going on? I thought it would be more expensive, but it's super cool that it's only $16,000. So yeah, this being said, I can't wait for y'all to build this house. So if you're gonna build this house, please contact me on Twitter or X, send me some pics over there. I really love to see y'all's creations. And yeah, with this being said, let me know in the comments what type of house should I build next, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next video. Bye.